And we're back. Sadly, we crashed changing all these skills because I guess the game can't handle changing skills on 3 different weapons and putting all your scrolls in and looking at stuff. But anyway, we're back. If you're only watching part 3, please watch at least part 2 and then maybe part 1. Well, definitely watch them all. Absolutely. If you really want to understand how Inuchiyo works, basically, part 1 we go and test all the skills. Part 2, we're working on putting the final skills on each weapon and explaining why we're doing it in such a way. And then part 3 is going to be the finalization of the skills, and then we are going to go on and test them in various scenarios at full power, no less. So where were we? Yes, the 5th weapon. So once again, Calamity Vacuum first because you lock the enemy in place. Then we're going to put Dance of Rebellion. We're going to put the Roar of Impending Death. We're going to put the Wondrous Roar. We still have to see if they stack or not. If not, we have to make some changes. Or it's just good to have 2 weapons that have the buff. Either way. Hey, but Joyful, welcome back. Poppity pop. And we're going to put Grieving Thunder. Basically a direct copy of our first weapon. Never hurts to do that when those are your best options. Lastly, we have our Spear, which is not the prettiest rose in the bouquet, to say the least. It is your 3rd tier best weapon, but it could have some advantages in some areas, like let's say you need to throw a spear at someone because you aren't already throwing enough amulets at them. But anyway, we will build up the damn spear. Because spear OP. Alright. So what do we have? Prickling Rose. Resonant Rotation seems to be like one of her best moves. But let's just look at the skill force just to get a better bearing of these moves. 4,600 on Skewering Spear. 4,600 on Strike and Splendor, 3,500 on Ghostly Impaler, Serenade, oh these are Ogies, Serenade of Wind, 4,250, and then Wondrous Roar as well. Okay. So as for the actual skills, there's Combo Swing. This move you get locked into, and you like combo, and then you get locked in. Hey Ajia, how you doing? Death Grip, you get locked into that move as well. It's a wide sweeping swing attack, very generic. Prickling Rose, I can't say I remember what it was. Resonant Rotation seemed to be a really powerful move. It looked pretty sweet. And then there's Storming Swoop. This move is you just hold the button down and the character just keeps attacking. And you can angle it a little bit. You get it at 95 for some strange reason. If you have to keep tapping it, then it's really annoying. If you get to hold it, then it's kind of okay. And seeing as most different moves you get locked into, it might actually be a good attack. Hard to say. And then we also have the Cursed Ball Serve, which is the Summer Outfit attack, which is mostly just a joke attack. It isn't probably that strong at all. It might do damage cap, though. In some situations, it has done damage cap, so if it does do damage cap, then it's a good move. It might be better than some of the spear moves altogether. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Resonant Rotation because that move seemed to be quite effective. Then I don't even remember Prickling Rose. I have to test it, to be honest. A lot of these moves are quite forgettable if that has not become apparent as of yet. And then Primal Rage. As for the Ogies, they all sound the exact same to me. I barely remember them. I know that Ghostly Impaler was one where you don't actually impale. You like charge for like half a minute or 5 seconds, and then you unleash and you do 2 hits that could potentially cap, but they hadn't really done that. Don't know. We'll put Wondrous Rage, and then we're going to put an Ogie that is not Impaler. Which Ogie is unlocked the last? Don't tell me it's Impaler, because that move was not that good. Skewering Skewer. When you're 100% invincible during it, it was actually pretty good. They're all Pierce and Lightning. All I know is that one of them is like an extension of her first attack, and then another one is you throw your spear, and then another... I have to revisit the spear because I don't remember it. Like, not trying to sound boring or anything, I just can't remember it. Like, it did not stand out as enough as the hype I had for Twin and Wand. But I do need to test out the buffs, see what they do. So that being said, for spear, I don't know what, like, I don't know the best setup for the spear yet, so we have to go do some testing. And that is going to be more fun, more hands-on stuff. Where to go for it? Last time we fought in the caves, but most of the enemies were quite resistant to Inuchiyo and did quite a bit of damage. So I have to think of a new spot to go. Like, I'm trying to think who's weak to lightning. We don't have to fight in like an event or anything. And I have an idea. So we're gonna make our way through the lag. Yeah, Toshi is an inferior spear user to me. Absolutely. She doesn't have Rolling Thunder and she uses Thunder. Like, come the fuck on. Rolling Thunder out DPS's her spear moves. That's like the most shade I can throw towards a Vanguard. What am I doing here? Apparently, I don't know where anything is. This is not where I want to be. I thought this was a different location altogether. My apologies. I ain't about to go fight no Lucifer. I'm trying to get to the 3 Deity Cavern, I think. That's in Kumaso. Yeah, I went the wrong place. I thought it was like here. I don't know why. Kumaso, yep. Alright, so the right way to go is that way. About to drink Moon King. This has 10 cups? Wow. Oh, I thought I took a wrong turn again. Is there a field boss here? Nope. That's... You good eye, Snake. Like... What other lightning... What, like, I'm trying to think. What can I fight that's weak to lightning? And it's like, this guy. I'm like, I don't want to fight him with it. I didn't want to fight him last time because I'm like, well, I'm not fully leveled. Like, this is gonna be bad. But yeah, that's the best bet I have. Wait, what type are the fucking gargoyles? I don't even know, dude. Are they beast? I think gargoyles are beasts. We're weak against monster. Let's hope they're beasts. They're beasts. Oh, yes. We haven't done this on hard. That's alright. Oh, I forgot about these things. Oh good, they die in an Ocarina. Seems like a piece of cake. So basically we're gonna try and fill up and then fight for 10 minutes and then fill up again? I'm trying to think, how long is this dungeon? There's not much time to fill up actually. We'll fill up once and then that's it. This is the Surging Calamities. This is where you fight, this is where you like farm abyss weapons. Yeah, there's not enough enemies for me to fill up twice in here and then actually test her. That's the only downside to coming here. Which means I should have a mount, to be honest. Because that way we'll just get there quicker. Nani? Nothing personal, kid. Just teleporting behind me. Like, goddamn. Why won't it? You have to kill all the ants, don't you? I thought that was like a different path. Okay. And the door has opened. Gambate. Yeet. Can we do this? Oh my god. OOP. Come here, bitch. Yes. Oh, you resist rain? Well, guess what? More rain. Can you still roll out of that to make it not consume Dura? No, we used to be able to do that. You used to be able to shoot a Maya's punishment and then roll out of it and it wouldn't consume Dura. It was really good. Alright, time for Oro to mess. Oh god, who's this? It's like time for me to forget how to play this and like fight the wrong guy and have a horrible experience. So I think you have to like break the ones you don't want to fight first. So I break this and then I break this and then it's this one. It'll let me in. Let me in! Let me in! You're welcome, M. Doctor. Thanks to hear that. Nice to hear that, man. Appreciate it. Oh god, it's all icy. Okay. What am I testing first? Well, our buffs and shit. I guess. Okay, what is this roar of impending death? It took my health. It took my health. I don't know what it did, but it took my health. That's a lot of damage. It's stopping him. It's holding him in place. He can't attack. He's already dead. Like, legit. I'm gonna suck him again. Like, move. You can't catch me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's still there? What?
Okay, Wondrous Roar. What is this? What did I do? Excuse me? Hello? Hello? I need a doctor? That's an attack? Oh, I ran out of shit. Oh no. Whatever, okay. Whoa, so Wondrous Roar has to be the equivalent of Inuchiyo's other moves. I got a Tuska Hope. But Wondrous Roar, those Roar Ogis have to be universal damage. If they hit, they are going to do guaranteed damage. All of them. But they cost 1,000 SP and like half your health to pull them off. So it's just like Ho-Oh, it's Broken Seal. So that means you're going to need to pair Inuchiyo with someone who's going to invig her and heal her. So if you and your friend have Venus, then you're golden. Golden time, baby. But hello. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game to grind, but that's what makes it so fun, because it's so rewarding, and it's something to do. You know, no one likes to play a game for like 40, 60 hours and that's it, right? Like, you want to play a game and live the game. So, generic banana, Surging Calamities is after... Surging Calamities is after Mephistopheles. That is where you will find it. You weren't able to hear what I said about attack stars. So the best way to get attack star mags is the in-game volume too loud, because I'm actually not in a party chat. Usually I go into a party chat and make my voice a little louder than the in-game volume. Maybe that's a problem, or maybe you just weren't listening, I don't know. But the best place to go for attack star mags is you gotta kill your field bosses to get your watermelons. Then you have to farm a zombie crossing, 5-man hard, and try to get your pressure point mags. After that, you just get your gems in Oshu Highway, and you should be good, I think. You're going to need one of those mags from the cat, so you have to farm the House of Hinawa in Tanegashima, do the cat route, open the chest, and you might be able to get the Gasan Magatama. And if you have all that, then you can make an attack star. And if you don't have your recipe, just go to Alluring Caverns in Oshu Highlands, and the Sumashi's there in like the first room. You kill everything and you have a good chance of getting it. It's a very common drop nowadays. Okay, so that was an interesting fight. I am going to bring a mount because, you know, as fun as it is to just shoot everything, Ifrit is just a quicker option, so we can get into that boss fight. But to be honest, are there any body parties? Because that boss fight did not last long enough. And I'm not going to outrun all those balls again like I did last time. But if there's any body parties I can join, there's one right there, boys. Right there. Right there. There we go. So now that we're in a body party, the Sleet will be stronger, and he'll have more health, and we can beat him up quicker. And that means that Inuchiyo is doing too much goddamn damage, because he's like almost dead already. But I can't believe how long her move stayed out. We throw out the little gravity well attack. It stayed out for longer than friggin' Sleet was in the air. That is quite astounding. To say the oh fuck least. That noise, even though like these guys might be weak, that noise still kind of scares me. Oh, they die in 2 hits, okay. And we're full. To risk the biscuit. Since there's more enemies, I will actually test her out a bit. It's a Calamity Vacuum. It does about 500,000 a tick, which is quite good. On crit. And this is with like 200 some lightning. Mind you, these moves aren't really leveled, but it seems that it's not your main damaging attack. It seems as though it's just there to, you know, hold them in place. Grieving Thunder probably does more. Yeah, a straight million a tick, and that just looks fucking beautiful. So Grieving Thunder, like, it's cooldown, looking at it, yeah, it comes back quick enough. Use Grieving Thunder and Calamity Vacuum together. Whatever's caught in that is going to take serious damage. Okay. Dance of Rebellion. That thing, its cooldown is incredible. You don't have to worry about that. In 2 seconds you get it back. So Wondrous Roar. Can I use it? What does it do? Did it do 6 million or 60 million? Did I fire 5 shots or 6? Okay, so Wondrous Roar, we can't use it again. But we can use it on multiple weapons, so having 2 is probably good. Okay, it takes half my health. What does it do? 6 million. Does it hit multiple times? That's our only other question. Okay, that took a lot. What does that even do? Are we just really strong? Are we just really strong? That's our basic attack doing 400k? Okay, so Wondrous Roar buffed us. I don't know how long it buffs us for. The damage did go up a lot. It did go up a lot. Yeah, holy shit, that buff's good. We need to get out of here and fill up. But, goddamn. That buff's really good. You're welcome, Doc. Yeah, that's just on our amulet weapon, right? Like I'm a fan of the amulet moves. I'm really glad that we managed to get a lot of scrolls. Hell yeah. How many of these dudes are there? Are there one more? 2 more. Bam. And we didn't even use all the skills. But she's definitely fun. Okay, Ifrit, we need to put you away so that you don't, you know, end up throwing rocks at this guy or something. I'm gonna try and start the fight. If he can stand still, if I'm gonna get him in the well, like the Calamity Vacuum, I call it a well, but we're gonna get him in the vacuum and then we're gonna use the super attack. See how much it actually does. Okay, so Wondrous Roar. 4 hits of 6 million on anything, no matter what? Oh boy. And he's stuck in there. So Vacuum, Grieving Thunder, he's stuck, throw some shit at him. 80 hit combo, because why not? Ooh, Curse good. Curse is fucking good. Holy shit. You can throw out multiple curses. This is really good. Oh my god, dude. Curse is good. Yep, doubling up on curses. Definitely good. Because I remember if you shoot the same one twice, it'll cancel out the other one. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You can have as many curses as you want. You just gotta spam them. But 2 is enough to spam them. Wait, 1 is enough to spam it? 1 is enough to spam it. You don't need 2. With 80 cooldown, you're good. And that did damage cap times 2. That move's fucking good. Jesus Christ. Pardon my language, but goddamn. These rank 7 skills are good. Goddamn. Okay. Alright, what's grenade? You can't double up on grenade, no reason to. there's no reason to double up on grenade at all. Devouring Claws, we didn't even get to use that. God damn. But I need to familiarize myself with the spear, like what skills it has. Okay, so rotation is this thing. Prickling Rose is you throw the spear. Okay, that's fine. Primal Rage. Okay, get mad. Serenade of Wind. Ooh, that looks good. But she doesn't have a visual buff. It's really hard to see what she does. Serenade of Wind. Okay. Combo Swing. Yeah, you're locked into that. Death Grip. You're locked into that. Swoop. You have to... Okay, it's like a little combo. Oh, I ran out of time. Oh well, that was really fun. Thanks, Doctor. Yeah, man. I always said I would do updated guides. It hasn't come yet, but there will be a day when it comes. But thanks, man. Yeah, I was the only guy who really did guides for the game. Other people, we do have technical, God bless, the man who started it all, but others mostly just do videos of runs, not really such, like, I don't want to say in-depth, but they don't really, like, do guides and stuff. That's my thing. Aurogiri, you know, helping people out. Figuring the game out together and helping each other out. So we're down to 4-man now, because body parties, they're a myth. The fact that we found one is a tribute to itself. I'm going to go into the dungeon, and I'm going to make a couple changes to the amulet build. Just because, yeah, so with 80 cooldown, now I'm saying with 80 cooldown, you don't need to double up on curses. Curse was actually super good damage. It was like damage cap times 2, damage cap times 2. It's basically a restriction sublime that you can just throw out, like, and it hits everything in the explosion of the ball. Really good, damage-wise. Just keep away. If you have max cooldown, you do not need to double up on the skill. If you do not have max cooldown, doubling up on curses is advised. It is a good strategy. If you need to keep away, you throw it back, you ball, all you want, and you're doing baller damage. That's 40 million every cooldown, like every 2 balls that hits. Like, it's good damage, really good. Like, I was underestimating. I'm really surprised by how much damage the amulets are doing. So we're gonna go into partners, and we're gonna do just that. Okay, so defense charm. Roar of Impending Death, Roar of Wondrous Roar, and Grieving Thunder, all that's fine. I think the setup is good. The second weapon, however, since we don't need to double up on Curse, I'm just going to throw in another grenade, I guess. And then Amulet Beam and Assailing Amulets, that's fine. You're never going to run out of that. No real... I'm trying to think to myself here. Like, or not even thinking to myself, but I'm thinking right now that even if I put, like, Gentle Curse Grenade, like, yeah, you can spam it as long as you wait for the cooldown to come back. Like, it came back just as long as it took to use the move. So yeah, there's no real penalty to doing it. I'm just thinking, like, oh, what if I'm ever, like, fumbling my controller and I'm trying to hit Curse and, like, I hit 5 or 6 or 7, but, you know, that probably won't happen, you know. And then we had double grenade. Grenade seemed to have good timing on it. There's not really enough moves to really, like, justify, like, not doubling up or doubling up. I didn't put Curse Ball Serve because I don't think we had that on there at all. Could just be a fun little thing if it does damage cap. We still have to test that. So many things to test. So much. Inuchiyo is so deep, and I mean that. Alright, we have to try Devouring Claws too. We haven't even tried that yet. But since we can use the roars to replenish themselves, it is good to double up on them. So I'm glad that theory proved true. So basically, the first weapon, last weapon, they're all about buffs and Dance of Rebellion and Grieving Thunder. And then the middle 2 weapons are going to be focused on Curse Grenade and then Grenade Volleyball, because why the fuck not? If you don't have volleyball, it's okay, don't worry about it. The spear, I did get to see a couple of the spear's basic attacks. And only real change I would make on the first weapon anyway is Rose first. Like, Rose is a projectile, so you want Rose in your first slot projectile, because why not? This is so weird because you have to like click some other move to put it on. I just think projectile first slot is good, and then Serenade of Wind was really good. Or Resonant Rotation, just basically tweaking these a little bit. And then Serenade of Wind seemed really good, like a nice little projectile, like a little Verdant Storm. Looked really nice. Although it is lightning, remind you, even though it is wind, everything is lightning. Not a big fan of Death Grip and combo attack, but Prickling Rose, Resonant Rotation, and Storming Swoop actually seem to be like the best moves. So what I'm going to do is, using that as a base, I'm going to put Prickling Rose in every weapon so you can have something to throw on the first. Like, it's basically your flash Retribution, but it doesn't go through targets. Then on the second weapon, I'm going to put Resonant Rotation again, and then I'll put Combo Swing 7, the Ogis, Skewering Spike 7, and I'm trying to think, could we go Skewer, Splendor, Impaler, Wind? No, that wouldn't work. Skewering Strike, and I think it might be smart to double up on Skewering Strike if the cooldown, permits it. Just because it's a fully invincible move, and if you can just use it into itself, then you can stay invincible for quite a while. It sounds like a good idea. Third weapon, we're going to put our Prickling Rose. We're going to put our Resonant Rotation. We're going to put Death Grip, I think. What do we have in the other one? We have Combo Swing, yeah, so it is Death Grip. Okay. So Rose, and basically Rose and Resonant are your like bread and butter attacks. And then we'll put Death Grip here as the third optional attack. And then we're going to put Strike of Splendor. I believe that is the one where you throw the spear, so basically you have two throwing Ogis you can use. So we'll confirm that. And then on the fourth weapon, again, Prickling Rose, Resonant Rotation. And then we are going to throw down... I made a mistake. I forgot about the buff. Primal Rage, or maybe I didn't. I think I changed weapon last time. We'll put Primal Rage, Wondrous Roar, and I forgot about Ghostly Impaler. Serenade of Wind was just good. Another Serenade. I'll do that actually. Yep. So first weapon is Rose, Rotation, Rage, Roar, Wind, Skewering Strike, Splendor. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll take away one Strike of Splendor for a Ghostly Impaler, and we'll call that a day. Okay. Like I said, not many moves to choose from. There's 4 Ogis, 4 regular skills, and a buff, so you gotta mix and match accordingly. But now that that is said, we must go back in the dungeon. Or we are here, actually. And we'll test that out. But I think we're on the right path to figuring out this Vanguard. Okay, so... I don't think I'm gonna bother, like, swapping mid-dungeon. We can do it. It's not too bad. We filled up, no problem. What am I worried about? We're already full. Hey, boy with gun. You watched my stream since 20. Thanks, man. Have you ever commented before? Nice to meet you. Alright, so let's try out these other moves that we never used. Gentle Curse, go. Do you do damage cap? It did pretty damn close. On an enemy not weak to lightning, that's good damage. So can I just hold it? That's what I need to know. Can I hold this button? I can. You can hold Curse if you have max cooldown. It's just going to target everything. Look at it. It's already looking for this rock. It's going to hit it. Oh my god. It was fantastic. So I can hold it. Kurai. Boom. Okay. Grenade. Go. Holy fuck. Grenade. Good. Boom. Damage cap. Grenade. Go. Boom. Get fucked. Holy shit. That move is good. Does it hit multiple times? We'll never know. Grenade OP. Grenade actually OP. Grenade Flash of Retribution. Grenade good. Grenade super good. Gentle Curse is good for a moving target, but Grenade explodes and kills everything. I do, yeah. Yeah, I have. Yep. We'll say like about $1,000 a year. We'll call it that. And when you split that up between month to month, it's not that bad. Assailing amulets. Go. Chuck, 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 chuck. Oh my Christ. Amulet beam. Yeah, by the time that's fully charged, you can use it again. So, amulet spamming is legit. Does it... Can I have 2 out? Oh, it'll charge all the way if you don't stop it, by the way. You have to double click and you can just... Oh my god. Amulet. Wow, that's so cool. Volleyball, go. Yeah. Volleyball is kind of weak though. Unless it's multi-hit is weak. Grenade OP though. Grenade legit OP. Like Calamity Vacuum, Grenade. Actually like poggers. I never use that word, but that is what that is. I will test out Devouring Claws this battle, I swear. So many moves, so good. She's actually like super good. Really good Thunder Vanguard. Potentially higher than Kieran if we ever did a tier list. Like, she's up there. She might be like S+. If Kieran's like S for lightning, then she might be S+. Just because she has range and Kieran is like a one-trick pony. But, you know. Inuchiyo definitely good. Even if you just get 5 scrolls, what I've seen from Amulet is actually super good. Super good. Really good. Now that we see her using the rank 7s, we see her at max potential. Like, this is some Super Saiyan 2 Gohan shit right here, max potential. I think I even got a lucky box, that's fantastic. Clickety click. Shoot shoot shoot. Atate. To to to. Okay. And away we go. Alright, so let's beat this guy up. That special Ogi, it did 6 million no matter what, times 4. So it does 24 million for half your health on anything. That should be what it does. Oh god. I am approaching you. So what happens if I go Roar of Impending Death to buff myself? And then we throw out a curse. Does it do... It still does the same damage, okay. Grenade, what does it do? Grenade, how many times do you hit? Grenade, go. It hits twice. Grenade only hits twice. It's not a big multi-hit attack. Amulet, look at this. Freeze me all you want. Amulet, go. Amulet. Holy fuck, Amulet. Amulet, dude. Throw shit at him. Any other enemy that would work. Ifrit body block for me. Yes. Good job. Okay, so what does Amulet do? A little less than a million per tick. Okay, good to know. I said I was gonna test something. Oh god. Volleyball. Let's go. Bop. 5 million. Okay, it's not this big multi-hit attack. Okay. Devouring Claws. That's what I gotta use. Okay. Alright. I'm getting out of hand here. Dudes, you need to move. Why you do this? Okay, come at me. There we go. Devouring Claws. Go. This move is very laggy. But its cooldown is good. Am I fully invincible during this? You're fully invincible. You don't give a shit. Okay, here we go. Don't know what I did, but I did it. I think I hit him without actually hitting him. With Devouring Claws. I think she just like teleported and did damage cap. But the game lagged and it did damage cap anyway. Okay, so spear style, let's look at this again. Just because we have like a couple seconds. This, rotation, primal rage, serenade of wind. Look at that range, actually. It looks sick. Okay, so this should be the combo. Yeah, max cooldown, you don't need to double up on it. You can probably just hold it like I am now. Yeah, and it just comes out. You're fully good. Okay. No need to double up on that. Strike of Splendor. That may be the only one you need to double up on. Ghostly Impaler. Holy shit, this is a long charge. 3 hits. Okay. And our time is up. Everyone go! Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so the changes we need to make on Spear. I don't really think we need to make any changes on the defense charm. Like, Grenade is really good for groups of mobs. But Charm and Grenade both only hit twice, so there's no real advantage using one or the other. But Charm is better off for bosses that are hard to hit, and Grenade is just good for killing mobs. Really good attack. Bewildering Spear, whatever this thing is, Beloved Spear. I will get rid of Skewering Spear 6, and we will throw on Ghostly Impaler 7. We will confirm that. That's fine. We will go to Weapon 3, and we'll go Double Splendor. You think Double Serenade? Serenade's cooldown was pretty quick, though. Like, I can't remember Serenade having a bad cooldown. We'll have to look again, but I can't imagine Serenade's cooldown being so low that it needed to be doubled. Some of these skills, we could just hold down the button for when it ended and it came back right back up. Oh no, we need 2 strikes of Splendor, that's right. Just because the move is... its cooldown was actually substantial. But Serenade didn't... it seemed to come out pretty quick. Unless maybe you saw something that I didn't. I'm thinking of spending money so I can buy an attack star from someone I have tried to farm before. If I have any, I could sell them. I usually sell my attack stars for about 100 OC. $10 basically, because they take a lot of stuff to farm. It seems pretty solid right now. But if Serenade of Wind, if it is in fact true that Serenade of Wind's cooldown is too long, then that would mean the optimal setup is going to be Roar and then Skewering Strike, because you don't need to double up on Skewering Strike. And then on weapon 3 we would, or weapon 2 we would, I don't know, one of these weapons we'd double up on Serenade. Serenade, now one thing to note about Serenade is that Serenade is 100% lightning. So if you're ever fighting an enemy that's resistant to lightning and you don't use it, I don't know. Like, fuck. Like, I'm gonna use Inuchiyo against an enemy who's resistant to lightning. Okay, cool, have fun with that. She's definitely better than Siegfried when it comes to lightning. I can guarantee that right now. Okay, so skill setups aside, I think we are good with what we're using. Let's just go test more test. So this time we're not going to use our amulet. We're going to go right spear and see how that compares. Because amulet just melts. Like, there's so many options. It felt like so many options. It was really weird for only 4 skills. Oh fuck. They're all pissed off at me. Oh wow. I bet. Attack start is the hardest one. Okay, hold button, down, spear. Okay, Rose, go. Attack it. That's great. That's everything I ever wanted. She's so pissed. Like, fuck you. Fuck you too. This is the skill I wanted Spear to have. Not gonna lie, I just wanted us to throw their spear at something. Does it home? No. You have to be accurate with it. But its cooldown is friggin' light. Okay. What is resonant rotation? Let's go. Did it travel out to find things? It looks like it did. That's really cool. Serenade to Wind, let's go. It's like a 2-second cooldown. Nothing really it did no damage. It did good damage. It's like a mini sepulcher, but it's like a concentrated drill, but it's all lightning, so really cool. What's Wondrous Rage with a spear? Whoa, that looks cool. Okay, Ghostly Impaler, I'm gonna charge you all the way. You're gonna do damage. Holy fuck. If it didn't do damage, Cat, we would have been in, like, trouble. Just straight up damage, Cat. Strike of Splendor. Yeet! I missed. I missed again. Okay, cool. I don't have enough health to use Wondrous Roar, which is a problem. Serenade to Wind, go! Woo! Okay. I can use Wondrous Roar, let's get it. You dead now, boy. 2.8, that's it? Whatever. It's cool, but I don't know. It might be good against some event bosses later. I don't know. Hard to say. And we're not really using the other buff too. Nice and full. Stop. In the name of the law. You heard Abku? What's Abku? Oh. Yeah. It's a big shame. I still don't know what Monkas means. Alright. First order of business. I'm gonna hit him with Devouring Claws. Or I'm not. Whatever. Oh, it hit. It glitched, but it hit. Teleport. Ooh, it hits for like 3 damage caps. Really good. Okay, trying to change weapon. Spear style, baby. Alright. Primal Rage. Jesus Christ. Fight me. What? I used my move. He's dead. He's fucking dead. Okay. I take it back. The spear's actually fucking good. You get close to someone, resonant rotation. That was quite delectable. That was quite enjoyable. Alright, now for the fun. Whee! The barrier. Jesus Christ. So Primal Roar must increase attack speed because Splinter Eyes came out really fucking quick. That must mean this must go quick? No. Okay. I think it's not that. I think it's Knowledge Magic. Makes it go so quick. Because the attack speed. Plummet. That one's so fun. Yokai Pummel. Wow, okay. Next time we'll fight him with the claws. His spear just fucking demolished. Hello! You just missed some destruction. Did she make me hate spear? No, no, no. No. When we were using her, like, earlier forms of her moves, it was like, eh. But now that we're fighting the right opponent, we melted this man. She did crash the game, though. Last episode, yeah. What level was the Garrick? I don't know, like 145 maybe? Well, that didn't kill him. Okay, whatever. Oh, Eva, look at this grenade. Look at the grenade. Go attack. Boom. Go grenade. Pop. 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 I don't need to bring everybody together. I could just do it. Button. Pop. Pop. Yeah. And this move stays out for 3 years. Like, the Garg went up and he came back down into it. I'm fully invincible. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Volleyball is not secretly OP. That move does like 3 damage caps. And the roar is an attack. It does like a fixed amount of damage. Yeah, the balls are good. Yeah. Her other balls. Her bouncy balls. I'm not really sure what the roar does, but it increases damage at least. You can just do this. Just throw it out, run away. Run away, run away. But the other, those big Ogis, they do health damage. And so far, they don't seem as good as the others. Wait, we missed? What the heck? Right now, just this guy. Because he is the optimal opponent. Like, last night in the caves was really bad. Or the other night in the caves, I should say. But she's strong against beast types, so this is where she excels. Like, oh, I melted this man. I melted him. I laughed. It felt so powerful. I felt so powerful. Fighting sleep with the spear. With the friggin' spear. Like, it was unlike crushing a butterfly. It was so swift. Yeah, if we can use vanguards on him, hell yeah. Okay, so I want to try that spear again. Primal Rage. Resonant Rotation. Come back here, you bitch. Throw shit at him. It's great. Go. I have basic attack you. Rotation. What? It's so cool. I was supposed to try out the twins, but I had to see that spear again for myself. I had to see it again. Make sure I wasn't just seeing things. So this time we'll go in and we're gonna twin it up, and then we have a surprise after. A challenge. And by the way, we are in a 4 to 5 man body party. This is not just solo hell. We're doing this on like the highest difficulty that I can manage. Lightning, most people aren't really weak to lightning. It's really weird. Like, after Edo, no one's weak to lightning anymore. You are? Yeah. We just gotta beat yourself up. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try out the 20s. See how quick we can get through this. Okay. Yeah! 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 Wee! 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 Elios? Oh yeah, he's weak to lightning, isn't he? This barrier, I thought this barrier was good. It's doing like no damage. Whee! This is like Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, that's the roar. Do the roar. E. Yeah, that's like the story of my life. Okay, we gotta fill up. But definitely, the amulet is best for dungeon clearing, which I thought would be the opposite. But amulet seems to be the best for dungeon clearing, and the other two are best for boss clearing. Because grenade is just so versatile, so good. Like, so explodey. Such, what range? It's a Fire Emblem joke. But what range indeed? I missed someone? Oh no, the door is magic. How do you get sublimes? Yeah, they're special in the Encore Pond only. Inuchiyo's weakness is that she can't cook. Alright. So full twin fight, let's go. Oh, I've seen the spear one, that's all I needed to see. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Let's roar. Let's show real power. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Roar. Yes. Splinterize, that's the good damage. Oh yes. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Ifrit, protect me. Oh no, I'm thinking of the other Ogi. Bloody Barrage. Come here. Yeah. I'm looking at. Oh fuck. That move's so good. Wind Thrust Sublime. OP. So Barrier is not as good as I thought it was. I thought Barrier was a lot of damage, but it's not. Very sad to see. It might be one of those things that is just like Maw, 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 and you just use Splinterize and Bloody Barrage, to be honest. I love Bloody Barrage. I like it more than the other one, to be honest. It's so good. So solid. There's 1 second of delay if you only use one. But if you use two, you can just go from it back to one to the other. Or at least 7 is 1 second of delay, but 6 can be spammed. Well, technically all sword sublimes are good because they're sublimes, but I don't know. I don't even know sword sublimes. There's Enma Slash, which is okay. Spirit Blast is good. Lightning Slash is okay, and I haven't seen the new one. Yeah. So, having played with every weapon type now, I think they're all good. Spear definitely has moves that are not good, and Twin has moves that are not good. Wand seems to be pretty consistent in moves being good. They're all good. Like, Spear has moves that aren't good, but when it comes to just using Ogis, which at high level play, unless you're like Lancelot, most characters you don't really use normal moves, except for like some vanguards like Miyamoto. You're going to use Flash of Retribution, but against the boss you're just going to use Sepulchre, you're just going to use Death from the Heavens, you're just going to use this, especially for all the new vanguards where like they're not like elemental omnivores like Miyamoto, where Miyamoto, yeah, you're going to use the holy attack for holy, you're going to use the wind attack for wind, you're going to use the fire attack for fire, the dark attack for dark, so on and so forth. Where these new characters, they seem to only really have 1 or 2 elements, not really a big slew of differences. Like Kieran, you have fire and lightning. Azura, you have fire, mountain. Venus, you have wind and holy. Siegfried, you have lightning and holy. Like, you have this duality, this little mixture of elements. But for new vanguards like Inuchiyo here, they're all lightning. So all your moves are lightning. You're only going to use the Ogis. Like, generally, for the twins, you just use Maw to get in close, and then you're going to use Splinterize and Bloody Barrage, just when we fought Yogg, more or less. Every other move is like, why would you use anything else unless you're trying to conserve SP or something like that? The spear, I think the spear is really, really good for bossing. Like, if someone's weak to lightning and they don't move a lot, if the opponent doesn't move a lot, then spear is pretty good, because if you can get in their face, resonant rotation, the little sepulchre attack we did, the little called like Serenade of Wind, those are both pretty good. But if the enemy moves a lot, spear is difficult. If the enemy likes to stand there, then it does really good. Like, it's sort of like if your opponent's a punching bag, spear does really well. If your opponent moves a little bit left and right, Twin is good for that, because they have wide sweeping attacks. So basically, Twin is wide sweeping attacks. The spear is like pokey, like in your face attacks, and then Wand is kind of AoE attacks, but not as much multi-hit. That's generally the dynamic I'm seeing here, where Wand is range, you're gonna hit the target, and you're gonna do decent damage all around. The spear is going to be directly in your face. If the boss doesn't move much, you can beat the shit out of them. And then the twin is going to be, okay, you make wide sweeps that do quite a lot of multi-hit, lots of damage. But you have to be really close range. Same with spear as well. I think that's really the dynamic they're going for. Overall, I think I still think spear is the worst of the three. Like, if you only had 5 scrolls, I would not fully invest in spear. If you only had 5 scrolls, to be honest, if you only had 5 scrolls to this Vanguard, I'm really tempted to say that you should just go Amulet. At this point, Amulet has the ability to, with grenades, you can go through the dungeon, kill as much stuff as you want. Grenades do fantastic damage, huge AoE on them. You're going to clear the dungeon. If enemies move a lot, there's a lot of enemies. It has the gravity vacuum. It has huge AoE, huge AoE, invincibility frames for days. Like, the Amulet really pulls through. Like, I really enjoy playing it, but its damage is a little less than the others, I will admit that. But when it comes to overall just consistency, clearing dungeons and clearing bosses, a 5-scroll Amulet will do just fine. If you want to kill the bosses a bit faster, spear on a one-on-one fight against the right enemy will do amazingly. Will do fantastically. But if the enemy's running around like it's Eldritch Beast, who's just jump, spear's not going to be very good, assuming that Eldritch was weak to lightning, you know. If you can close in the enemy, Twin definitely does the most damage, I want to say, because Bloody Barrage just does so much damage. It's like so many millions, and you get the buff as well. A lot of damage. That's really my verdict. I'm saying that, like, Twin does the most damage, Spear does incredible damage if the target doesn't move, and Amulet is just good overall. I think if you only have the 5 scrolls, 4 scrolls, 3 scrolls, then I would go for Amulet. And then the others, if you want to get them, by all means. I'm starting to think that just seeing the twin swords being like OG Inuchiyo, it's really like a nostalgia factor for me. It was like, oh my god, that's Inuchiyo, that's like the beast we knew to come and love. And she's still good, but I think it kind of overhyped it in my first perspective of her. But I think it's still good for sure. Muzzling Maw, all that stuff. Like, it was good in the dungeon, but, you know, it's all going to be situational. But I do think that if you had, let's say, 9 scrolls, I would go full Amulet, then I'd go Twin. If you have anything left, go Spear. Because Spear is fun, but the moves can be a little jarring depending on the opponents you're fighting. That's what I want to say to that. So now, what I want to do is I want to go back in, and I'm not going to fight Sleet again, because I fought Sleet enough. I know I can kill him. I know I do amazing damage. I know this all really good. I need to make a couple tweaks to our skill sets, just based on what's going on. So let's go into our special here, edit skills once again. Twin. I thought Splinter Eyes was Bloody Barrage. I really did. And I like Bloody Barrage way more than Splinter Eyes, so I'll put Bloody Barrage on the first weapon. The second weapon, double Splinter Eyes, was kind of fine. The third weapon, double Bloody Barrage, is fine. Wondrous Roar, Yokai Pummel. The Roar attacks, while being like no element, they just do massive damage. They didn't seem that strong, but if it's universal damage, then that's good. The only time when we were running, I used it on a couple enemies. We hit a ball and a fly at the same time, and it did more damage to the ball and less damage to the fly. And the only reason I can think of that being the case is because the fly was the wrong monster type, not because of elemental resistances, because there are none. I think it really just came down to what its monster type was, and I guess monster typing can affect the roar attacks, the Ogis at least. I still don't know what Primal Roar does. Kind of bugs me. Curse Ball Serve is basically a meme at this point. Like, it's just there because it's there. Barrier of Torment was a lot weaker than I thought. It was not as good as I thought it would be. It was very low damage. It was nice, but nothing really special, which really saddens me because it looks really cool and I thought it would do a lot of damage, but it kind of only did like peanuts for damage, like 100Ks. Nothing like, not like 500K a tick. That's different, but it was quite low. Yeah, I'm gonna go to it soon. I'm hoping it doesn't crash. Barrier of Torment. We gotta take it off. It's good to have as like a one-off skill, but I wouldn't have it on the first weapon. Kind of feeling on the first weapon you'd want to go Devouring Claws, just because you can like attack. It's kind of fun. I would do that. Second weapon. I'm going to put Fantastic Rush over Barrier. And then the third weapon, Barrier and Plummet. That's probably fine because there's not that many moves anyway. And then the fourth weapon, with Yokai Pummel and Bloody Barrage. So was it Bloody Barrage? And then Splinter Eyes didn't need to be doubled up on because Splinter Eyes had such good cooldown. We'll put Dance of Shadows here. Hopefully it doesn't mess anything up, but Dance of Shadows was not used, and because it's kind of annoying, but it should be fine. I think it can do a lot of damage if you master it, especially if you're fully invincible during it. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. So, okay, so to put it all together, just a final review of what skills we kind of ended up with. On the wand, we had Calamity Vacuum, Dance of Rebellion, Roar, Oogie Roar, and then Grieving Thunder. Then Vacuum, Curse, Grenade, Beam, and Amulets. Then Vacuum, Grenade, Ball Serve as meme attack. It could be Curse if you want anything else, really. Grieving Thunder, Devouring Claws seemed good. And then Vacuum, Dance of Rebellion, Roar, Grieving Thunder. Pretty solid set. The Spear, Prickling Rose is your first attack on every weapon because it's a long range thing you can just chuck at someone. Resonant Rotation is just really good if you can get close to the enemy. Roar, Serenade. So Rose, Rotation, Combo Swing because why not just have it. And then Skewering Strike, Ghostly Impaler. Notes about Ghostly Impaler is that if you fully charge it, I think it just does damage cap unless the enemy heavily resists lightning. Third weapon, we had a Death Grip, Double Strike of Splendor because its cooldown is kind of longer than the other moves. And then we have Rose, Rotation, Rage, Roar, Wind. That's cool. Oh, you can make the sword. Oh, okay. So you're already. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Cool. And then on the twins, which I'm starting to get oh, we already did all that. We're good. Okay, yeah. So we had Muzzling Maw, Devouring Claws, Roar, Barrage, Maw, Rush, Claws, Splinter Eyes, Dance of Shadows, and then Maw, Barrier, Plummet, Barrage, and then Oogie, Yokai, Pummel, Roar, Ball, Maw. Okay. So that all said and done, I think that's how we're going to have things set up. I'm going to go through this and we are going to try and fight Infernal. I'm not going to try and fight Levin because all our attacks are lightning and that's not a good idea. But I want to see how she's going to do against the right typing but the wrong element. Because Infernal is going to be a beast type, but not weak to lightning, but neutral to it. So this is going to be a good representation of what that battle might resemble. if you were just use her on a beast or anything that she's really good against. I think it was she's good against beast and S, but neutral to SL, something like that. These teleporting bugs, man, I swear to God. Definitely a lot of fun in the Vanguard, though, if that's what you're looking for. A nice, fun Vanguard that's situationally OP. That is Inuchiyo. Like, when they're weak to lightning, you go in. Definitely, like, huge, diverse moveset. Like, completely separate from Kirin. Like, Kirin does her own thing, like 40 million damage, whatever. But Matsu or Inuchiyo lets you just go at it whatever way you want, from range, hold an enemy in position, chuck shit at them. You have like a lot of safety in your moves. Invincibility frames out the wazoo. No perfect timing needed. If you happen to get her, by all means, utilize her. And she's got big tits, so if that wasn't enough to convince you, nothing else will. Although her unit is quite large, quite hefty. I'm not sure. He's either S or SL. But yeah, her unit is quite large. Lots of vanguards in it. If you did want to get Inuchiyo, it is going to be a steep price unless the gods of fortune are with you. Don't expect to like max her out in less than like a whole 5 skills. Like, it's probably like something like a $600 investment, if not more or less. So I have to fight Inferno. Just saying, like, this Vanguard does not come cheap. This Vanguard is very difficult to get, and I think there is a redux for it later. So if you don't get it this time, she might come back again. But I think Fujin and Raijin, one of them is S and one of them is SL. But she is weak to monsters, so it shouldn't matter. That would be a fun fight, to fight Fujin with her. That'd be interesting. Oh god, everything's on fire. Alright, how do we fare against a beast type? In a 5-man body party. Real shit, real fight. I missed. That does nothing. Okay. A million a tick. Not too amazing. Pennies. It does nothing. We hit some random guy for 7 million. That did alright. Grenade, what do you do? I didn't see it. Grenade seems to do about half a damage cap on him. Oof. Shit, I'm gonna die. Wait, did our monster type change? Alright, you gotta keep hitting that. Invisible. Invincible. A gold Daruma has fucking appeared. Yeet! Get out of here! Run away! Woohoo! Well, she did it. Wasn't spectacular, but we were able to do it. Dance with Shadows is actually really good. You just got to know how to do it, because you can run away from shit with it. You can do a lot. Oof. So it doesn't seem like she's that effective if you're not against an enemy with lightning. That's good to keep in mind. She was able to do it though, but I could have been using the wrong moves too. There's a huge pool to think about. We pulled through. So we're saying Fujin? You want to see how good we do against Fujin? We will leave a body party. Fujin. Fujin. Where do we go to fight him? I don't even know if a body party matters against Fujin. Probably doesn't, but that's a good idea. I didn't think of Fujin. If I die against Fujin, if I die, I'm leaving the dungeon. No, I should bring a bright homing wand to fill up. Inuchiyo totally bukakes over them with seawater. We'll think of something. Oh. R1. I can't do that. Metis. Yes. Let's form a harem, but he spelled it wrong. Let's from a harem. Holy God. Help. What do we need to get through this dungeon? Dark and fire? You know, to be at a point where, like, I'm not afraid to go in this dungeon, it's just like, I'm treating Raijin like, it's just, okay, this is just a dungeon. Like, to be at that point, I need effort, yeah. Like, it's so, like, so chill, just be like, yeah, let's go do Raijin. Like, whatever. Wait, we're not fighting Raijin, right? We're fighting Fujin? Right? Raijin would be bad. We're fighting Fujin. Gale. We're fighting Fujin. We're fighting Fujin. Yes. Fujin. Yes. Shake, shake. You want to go back to sleep? I thought you were getting up for the rest of the day. Gonna get up, do some exercise. If I can't even kill these dudes. Oh, I don't want to get hit by that wind. So much Dura. I don't forget Tengu. There's just a lot of enemies here. I'm not afraid of Tengu at all. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, I didn't think he was in range. That's a sick attack. You like shoot the spear if you do it quick enough. Whee! Yeet. You can get interrupted out of Flame Lance? Excuse me? What is bow? That's not right. Throw the spear. She's still fighting that other frog. This is great. Game had a heart attack using that move. Alright, Tengu's weak to fire, correct? Tengu, come. Fight me. I'll tickle your nuts, come on. You can get canceled out of, oh my god, how do you live? Oh, this is a huge mistake. Oh my god. I'm trying not to. This game just fucking died. Am I farming flies or doing a fucking dungeon? Okay. Bye. Sure. Whatever. Inuchiyo must have did something. I don't fucking know what's going on. I do know that I went back to res point. We ran through a wall. And I can barely move. There we go. Holy shit. Where am I? I can't drink alcohol. I can't drink anymore. Okay, whatever. Sure. What? Oh God. Have mercy. Yeah, she is. Hello? Okay. This game is fucked. What? We got him. I didn't. Was there one there? I saw it, yeah. Checking network connection. Yeah, I see it now. Die. What the fuck? When did I change weapon? I killed him with a medi. I can't even eat food anymore. If anything, it's the server that took a shit or something. Tengu's been walking into this wall for like 3 minutes. Nothing really matters until I use Medi. Because Medi, like, triggers the game to load numbers. And then it switched me back to my bow? What the heck? So I shoot him with all this stuff. And then we go to the bow, and then we Medi. When the Medi kicks in, he takes damage. Or not. Hello. Oh god, he moved. Hello. Fine, since we're here, we'll look at the new balls. What about new? What about this guy? Oh god. Oh god. I hit something. How did I change weapon? I'm so close. I can't eat food. Checking network connection. Checking network connection. I'm having so much fun right now. I shouldn't be, but I am. Oh shit, let's go. He's gonna drink that forever. Alright, we're back in the clock. Alright, we're almost done. Open the portal. Earlier? No one? Not today, anyway. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. Oh, fuck yeah. No, no one's over. Listen here, Tengu. I killed the other buddies, I'll kill you next. Just you wait. One of these arrows will hit you someday. I know. Yes. You know what? I'll just run into the portal. I should have ran into the portal when the game started fucking up. Fuck. As much as I like this whistling, I think the game might be fucked. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna close the stream, we're gonna come back, we're gonna fight Raijin, and we're gonna go to bed. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a part 4. My god. Coming in like a JJBA. So I'll be right back, guys. We're gonna fight Raijin for reals this time. Fujin, that's right. We're gonna fight Fujin. Imagine that title. Testing Inuchiyo against Fujin, against Raijin. Yeah! Like, someone's gonna be like, I'll save you the fucking effort. Delete your account. Inuchiyo has nice thick legs though, I gotta say that for sure.